What is up, everybody? In this video, we are building the 3D modern portfolio, developer portfolio, where we are using Three.js, we're using NextJS13, TypeScript, we're using React 3 Fiber, and TailwindCSS to build this amazing developer portfolio project. Now, we are not done with this just yet, of course, right? This is just, we've been building this for the past, what, 15 videos, Daniel? I can't hear you if you're trying to see. Trying to talk.
There we go. Yeah,
we
that's
go.
about 15. I think
Yeah.
we're what, on our 16th part, or is this our
Yeah.
15th part?
Yeah, this is the 16th.
And everyone's gonna see is developer portfolio on the channel, and I love it.
Yeah. So we're building basically at this position. We as you can see, we've done a lot at this point. Now it's like about really going back and making everything look nice and clean. Someone says hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Awesome. So, by the way, we haven't done this one, Daniel. We haven't done this portion.
No, not yet.
No. So maybe should we try doing it today?
Yeah, we could look into getting started on it today.
Yeah. Maybe let's try doing that today, no? Like, so that we can
Yeah,
actually
for
make this
sure.
work properly. Yeah, because I know you've got that working, correct? Basically on your end.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been working on it on VS Code as well. Let me pull it up though.
Yeah. And for everybody here, if you guys want to code along with us, you guys are welcome to, of course. Everything is down below in the description, and together with the Figma design and together with the code, everything is just down below for you to check out yourself as well.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Daniel.
Yep.
Let's see. So where are we going at? So if we want to create that kind of section, the skills section.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
I think you have the actual thing, correct?
Yes, I'm gonna pull up the code I have for it right now. So it's on my VS Code. Let me get it running. Okay, let's do it.
This is so cool, by the way. Everything here is 3D. We're using Spline for the 3D mapping right here. We're using Three.js. We're using React 3 Fiber, TailwindCSS. Like, even this is so much fun to build right here, this kind of stuff, you know?
Oh, I love it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. So good. Okay, but yeah, so I don't know if I can share my screen to show what I have.
Do you have it in like do you have it inside a code sandbox?
No, it's local because Code Sandbox was just giving me issues, and I could not just keep using it because it just.
Gotcha. Do you wanna
There's just
send
a
to
little
me?
bit
Do you wanna
of-
send me the project somehow? Like zip it up and send it to me through Slack?
Yeah, I could do that. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how quick it's compressed. Less than a minute.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time for sure, I think. No?
Yeah, it's about the size of the folder is about 300 megabytes, but it's doing it pretty quick.
300 megabytes. Holy shit. That's not small.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna share it with you here. This is all done with React 3 Fiber. Okay. Slack is taking time to upload it now.
Yeah. How long do you think it will upload?
It's already almost done. It's at like 70%, but.
Ah, okay. I thought you were like, it's gonna
Yeah.
take you a fucking hour to upload this, you know?
Okay, we are killing it. I know I can make the snap to the camera smoother.
Oh.
I can definitely do that.
Okay, I got it.
There you go.
I got it.
Sweet.
Download it. Downloads folder. There you go. Okay, done. Downloaded. There it is. Did it do it?
Yeah, I saw the zip. Oh, are you?
Ah, there it
has
is.
it not
There it is.
unzipped?
Expanding,
Okay,
yeah.
got it.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I see it. So I need to open this in a new VS Code, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it. Boom. Boom. Drop it in. Okay, Daniel. Oops.
Let's do it.
So should I open this up in this? Oh, you're using Byte for this.
Yeah, I'm using Byte. It's been getting really good. Like I'm actually really enjoying Byte, the V experience. It's been good.
Where is my open inside integrated terminal thing?
Just try control. Yeah,
there
you go. There you go.
Is it Byte start? Do you remember what is it again?
Okay, so first just install everything. So just run npm.
You already have it. Node modules.
Oh, that's fucking why it took forever. Is because of the node modules.
Yeah.
That's one thing. That's a big thing. Like GitHub does for us and shit is like it ignores node modules. You never really include node modules when you're sending shit just because of how monstrous the files, the folder can be.
Exactly.
So I made that's a mistake. But it's npm run dev, just like Next.js.
It's gonna try to run the local to the cancel. Ooh, doesn't like it.
I've never seen that before.
Slack create this file today at 3 p.m. What? Doesn't like your file there, Daniel.
Slack is
don't trust you.
Blackmail me.
Don't trust you, Daniel.
Slack don't trust me. There's nothing even crazy going on.
It says move to trash.
It is trash. Move that shit to trash.
Oh wait. Can we open? Okay.
So,
Nothing?
Probably. Maybe you could try deleting node modules. I don't know if node modules is the reason why. Yeah, because it's just gonna keep doing
For the love of.
It's the node modules. I would.
You think so? Remove them first?
Yeah, because it's like linking to certain files. Built a little config.
I don't think it's node modules, but we can do npm install, right?
Yeah, npm install, npmi for short. Let's see.
My cat is just waiting. My cat is just waiting in the door. It's like, can you please let me out?
Huh.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
It was something in the node modules. Damn node modules, man.
I know, man. So there it is, right? I think it's live, right?
Yeah, it's that one. Yeah. That's the one 7153. You could do localhost 7153 because that's just the port.
Wow. What is this? Oh, sick. Okay, I like it. We need to move some of this stuff right here.
What's your zoom? Is it just 100?
Yeah, now it's 100.
Okay. I was like, damn, that was like zoomed in hard. But yeah, I mean, you could adjust it. But yeah,
we could also
if we want.
Wow, that's so cool. Show performance. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a cool package that allows you to kind of see how many frames.
This is just normal like HTML CSS. This is using 3JS, correct?
Well, yeah, using 3JS.
Uh-huh.
And the lines the lines on the top are hard to see because I added divs that go over the lines to fade them out, like in the design.
I see. Makes sense.
But those lines, yeah, those lines are gonna definitely take a little bit of code just because if you have to generate the points in order to be able to create the curve.
Really? So
yeah,
these lines are not done inside 3JS?
No, they're done inside 3JS. You just have to do just a little bit more, just a little bit of work to get the line set up specifically. This is all done with React 3 Fiber.
Yeah.
And then like the decals, like with like the technologies, that's done using something called a decal component from this helper library that React 3 Fiber has called Jure.
Yeah.
They're just helper components that just help you create these specific things really quickly. It's
Cool.
pretty powerful.
Awesome. Well, then let's do it then. Okay, cool. So,
Yeah?
okay.
Okay.
So, where should we start? So first, let's just create a section called skills. No, inside of VS Code. Yes.
Yeah, I think. Do we already have a skill section or no?
No, we don't. We have experience, bio, projects, but we don't have skills.
Let me.
So we gotta do
Okay.
skills.tsx. No.
Yes, skills.tsx. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
That would be placed right under the. I think right before experience.
Yes, correct.
Once
That's
we
correct.
define the default component.
So we do skills,
Yeah.
const skills, yeah,
Yeah.
is equal to boom, and we do
Exactly.
export default, right?
Yeah, export default. Yeah.
Default skills, boom, right there.
Beautiful. Yeah.
There we go.
There. Could add like a basic return just so it doesn't error out.
Yeah.
And then you should be good.
Return.
For return, like, yeah. There we go.
Div. There we go. Boom. Okay, awesome. So we got that. Okay. So now we got the skills section, yeah.
Okay, for
There we
sure,
go.
for sure.
And now we go to our page.tsx, yeah.
Yeah, we go to page TSX and then it's gonna be between bio and experience.
Yeah, so it should be here. You wanna go ahead and import that?
Oh yeah, let's do it then. Let me get the code. This is it. Okay, here we go. So what I'm gonna do is have it auto import and then close. If it actually, auto import is not working. But at the top, we'll just do import skills from / components
Nice.
/ it should show skills. There we go. Boom.
Nice. Awesome. Like it.
Let me say that. Then let me check my live shit. There we go.
Yeah, looks
If I
good.
go back, yeah, looks good. Looks good. Yeah, I can
Let's
see
see.
the skills text.
There we go. There's our component for skills, guys. Oh wow,
Love it.
why is this so fat? Oh, hold on.
Yeah, text is huge.
I think I do light. There we go. It's better.
Huh.
Dude, that was so fat,
see?
man.
For real. Okay, so now we just like what we've been doing for the other sections is just need to set up the containers.
Yeah.
Just so
containers. So which
set
one? Okay,
properly.
so you have this app.jsx, correct?
Yes.
And then most important thing, so we've got our canvas, correct? That's gonna be the canvas for the 3D, guess.
Yep.
Okay, there's our canvas. So we have to import that first. Do you think so?
Yes. Yeah. So we can import that first. Let me see what packages we have. So I know. Oh, so we already have Dre, which is good because I think we used it for like our initials.
And we
when
have the
first
fiber
worked on
too.
that.
I believe we have fiber as well. No.
We should. Let me see. React 3. Actually, do. Maybe it's hiding. I see React 3 Dre. Then, am I looking at the right package? React. Let me see. React 3 says. React 3 Fiber is not in here. Interesting.
Well, let's try. If I copy this, import canvas and import loader. Let me see. Let's go back to our here, and we want to go to skills. Yeah.
Yep.
Oops. There we go. Let's go and try to import that. There we go. We got that. We got no errors.
That's sick. It must be installed. I'm just not seeing it.
We have React 3. What are you talking about? Because we installed React 3 a while ago.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the dependencies. It's not, for me, it's just not listed there, but I assume we have it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's kind of weird. There's the... Okay, cool. So, what we can do now is just get that canvas set up if we want to start. I was thinking of setting up the container so that the width and everything's set before we add the canvas, because that width is going to be key to
Gotcha. So then, okay,
the canvas width.
Gotcha. So let's set the width. So you want to just start doing that? Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. So I'm gonna go based off project. So the first thing is that the outer is gonna have a main container. We're gonna just do class name, do that to I think it's width full. Then we're gonna create another div, which is this will actually be the container.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be container. Then let's see. I think that's pretty much it. This is just gonna structure it.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'll do is I'll add the skills text back just so we can see this and verify it. There we go. Looks like it's lined up. Yep. Okay, I think it's good now.
You got it?
Yep.
Cool.
And then yeah, so now that we got the setup, now we could start actually configuring the canvas. I think one more thing we need to set up is I don't think height is as big of a deal. Let me see my code.
The height. I mean, how about we just set a default height for now? No.
Yeah, we could. Let's set a default height. Yeah.
Like for the container, just do like h dash, for example, like 500 pixels. No.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think about that?
I think that's good. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So that way we can actually have it. Like for example, if we have it here, there it is. Basically, there's our skills right here. There it is.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yep.
Yeah. So what we can do now is continue to work on it. So I'm gonna go back to skills, and then I'm just gonna start adding some of the default properties on the canvas, which is you see camera.
Yeah.
So what I do right here is I just update the position of the camera, which is basically allows us to render in the 3D stuff is what we see.
And then 7 is the Z index. So we got the X index, the Y index, and the Z index. That's like, I guess it's like the closer it is to 0, the more in it is. The farther away it is from 0, the more out it is. Basically, like think of it as like a zoom in, pretty much.
Exactly. So if you want to zoom in, you want that Z to be more negative.
Yeah.
If you want to zoom out more, you want it to be more positive, because positive Z is coming towards us.
Yeah.
Negative is going away from us.
Nice. Okay, so let's do that then.
Yeah, so we can add that. We're not going to see anything, of course, yet, because there's nothing for the camera to show.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can add that just to get the default settings going. So I'll go back to skills, and I'm going to render in the canvas right here. And then like that. And then we're going to do that camera.
There we go. Canvas.
Children. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That error is giving us because it needs us to render something in, but it's okay. So we can save that.
Don't forget the shadows as well.
Yeah, shadows is good for this is what's gonna add the realism. In order to utilize the shadows given off by like objects within the scene, you have to enable it on the canvas. So that's the next thing is adding that shadows prop, which is gonna enable those shadows for us once we start adding things that can actually display those. So now that we got that, we can start adding a couple other pieces. So I'm gonna go back to app. One other thing I'm gonna add is something called suspense. So this isn't a React. It's not a 3JS thing specifically. So suspense, this is important for loading in like textures or 3D models. It's gonna force a application to wait to load anything in until all the main like textures or like models get loaded in.
Yeah, and that's coming from also from React 3, correct?
No, it's just a regular React component. So you import suspense from React.
Really?
It's nothing.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Suspense from React.
Oh, this is just a React specific thing. This isn't a 3GS native thing.
Oh, we looked at this before. Let you display a fallback until children have finished loading. Really? Yeah. So it's like loading something. That's pretty cool, actually. It's like loading something until the children have fully finished. That's cool. I like that.
It's really sick. It's something we could even add to like this build.
Yeah.
Where we have everything be suspense until everything finishes loading in.
Yeah. That's cool. I like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty powerful.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
that's
like
what that's for.
Okay, it looks like we do have a small little issue here.
Oh, that's okay. It's because of the I believe the canvas. So use layout effect. What does it say actually? Oh, it works on a client component. I think it's because
Use client,
suspense.
bro. Use client.
Yeah, use client. Yeah.
You gotta set that inside here too. So inside here, basically, because we are technically, this is all rendered on the client side. You have to say use client with Next.js13. So
yeah,
to not
exactly.
render it for Next.js to not try and render it through on the server side. That's it.
It's because the components are by default now with Next.js. People are not really liking it. Like, I think it's okay. I feel like they need to develop things more for the new Next.js to be more of a better developer experience. But React server components, the components you create are server components by default, so they render via the server.
Yeah, no, makes sense.
So if you're using client stuff, you have to specify that thing at the top.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, everything is good now. It's loaded in, and now we can actually start creating the experience.
Okay, cool.
So the next thing I'm going to create, because in order to use certain 3JS hooks, you have to create a component that's inside of the canvas. You can't just start typing out 3JS code because it needs something like the canvas context. So it needs some weird stuff. So what I'm going to do is first, before I add it, is we already created an experience. So what I'll do is create another component. I'm going to create it called skills experience .js or .tsx, and you'll see it pop up under the components folder. And then just to speed things up, I'm gonna use the snippet stuff, which is just really powerful once you guys are able to start using it. Boom, just like that.
Yep.
Does everything. And then what we can do to test these things out, just to make sure that the canvas is loading in, is we can create a basic box.
Okay.
Just to see that everything's loaded in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a mesh. I'm going to put inside of this something called box geometry, which is like one of the basic things. So this basically creates the points and stuff in order to create the shape of a box.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
And then we create the material, which is what's going to style it so that we can see it. And then we can do color red, or I don't know if they accept.
Should the mesh material be inside the box geometry? Because it looks like you finish. So this right here is a self-closing tag, correct or no?
Yeah, they're self-closing. You don't put the mesh basic material inside of geometry because geometry is separate from the material because they're two different things.
Gotcha.
It's just the mesh is what you put them in together because the mesh is what brings it all together.
Gotcha. And that's coming directly from just normal canvas stuff. This is nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing like crazy.
Yeah.
Basically.
So these things you're seeing right here are from React Fiber. React Fiber creates these like JSX style tags for 3JS features like creating boxes, any shape or whatever. They create these JSX tags for it. So this isn't Dre or anything. This is pure React Fiber stuff.
Yeah, makes sense. So do we have to import this box geometry thing?
No. Gotta find name box geometry.
Yeah.
I feel like it's because React Fiber isn't installed. You don't import that at all.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, so try doing it because
npm install React 3 Fiber.
I think it's React-3/Fiber.
Yeah, there we go. That's the one.
Yeah, that's the exact one. And then
we have 3
grab that whole thing.
I do remember we installed that before though.
I know we did, but for some reason it stopped popping up in my project dependencies. So it's confusing me too because I'm like, I know we've installed it. But
npm install. Let's see.
That looks good.
Okay. There we go. Now it's gone. Look.
It's gone now, right?
Yeah.
Also, install 3 real quick. Because I know it said to install 3 as well.
No.
That's like the base, just to make sure we have everything.
There we go. That looks good.
Yeah, sweet. Okay, there we go. See, there you go. Now the issues are removed. Can't resolve 3. What are you talking about? Okay, yeah. Let me see. Yeah. Huh. That's hilarious. There we go. Yeah. 3. Okay, that's fine. Unexpected string at position A1. What are you talking about? So I don't know if you see the error I'm seeing on the local host. It's some package JSON error.
What do you mean? Oh, on the actual thing?
Yeah, on the localhost.
Localhost. I think sometimes when you install something, you have to restart the server. So I believe that will fix it.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
try
try
it.
it. That's true.
Oh shit. Blah blah blah.
In workspace, it's up here, but I don't see the error.
That's a bit odd.
Yeah, that is odd, right?
Let's see here. Ah, what the hell?
Why is it different for you?
That's so weird. What the hell?
Your package JSON is different for me, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it's different.
What the
Because TypeScript
heck?
isn't at the bottom. These collaboration tools have made
Sometimes they
this
screw
hard.
up. Sometimes they screw up, man.
Yeah. Yeah, no wonder why.
Elizabeth, is it what's her name? Elireza says, finally made it to your live. Big fan of your work from Germany. Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.
Awesome. Holy shit. Wait. The fact that it's working right now and that I'm getting a package JSON error. Yeah, it's working.
Just restart.
Yeah. I'm gonna rejoin through the link again.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because mine's really broken right now.
Yeah, it's all 3GS stuff, man. You're killing it.
Yeah. Still. Let me put it back over here.
There we go.
Just
You see it now?
Yeah, I don't know if it's because you're using snapshots or because mine might be different, but it's working. I'm just gonna try my best to ignore it.
Okay.
Right. Let's see. I want to see if the cube loaded right now.
The cube, I don't see any cube right now. I mean, unless because it's a black.
Oh, it's because we don't have the skills experience in.
Yeah.
Experience. So import that. Auto import is not working, but that's okay. Import skills experience. There we go.
Okay, let's see now.
There we go. It's loaded in.
Hey, we got a box! A 3GS box, guys.
Yeah, and it is 3D because I could do some. I could change it. I could rotate it.
Yeah.
Rotation.
Rotate it?
Yeah, so I'm gonna rotate it. Let's see on its X. We'll rotate it like 0.2 and then 0.0. See what it does.
Oh, you can see it right there. You kind of see it right there.
Slightly.
Yeah, you can kind of slightly see it. Yeah, that's true. That's
true. I want to rotate it on the Y, not the X.
Yeah. Whenever he's rotating this, the way he does this, he goes to here. There's a rotation right there.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah. So
this is on the X-axis, right? That's
on the mesh. Yeah. So the first one is on the X-axis, which is going to rotate it like vertically, rotate it frontwards.
This. Oh wait,
that's on the Y.
Ah, that's on the axis. It's gonna go like this, basically, correct?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
The Y-axis
on the X,
it's gonna go like this.
Because it's gonna rotate around it, so it's gonna go
makes sense.
like that.
Makes sense.
The Z, it's kind of like a wheel. It's like a tire rotating. Because of the way it rotates.
Interesting.
Like on the Z, but yeah, it's a little different. But
dude, 3D is so interesting now. I feel like.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing. That's why I've been diving deep into it because like I want to look into like how can we make like Web3 experiences like just more interesting using
more
like,
interactive
like
basically
this.
More
interactive.
Yeah,
that's like why I'm looking into it, like why I've been working on building like the game on like that I've been sharing on Twitter. Just because of the unique experiences you create just with those games, kind of like Memeland is really gamifying like
what if you created like something, imagine like after Connect Wall, like I think there was this website that did a great job at it where it kind of felt like it's an experience the whole time pretty much. Maybe it's something for us to think about, which is like, you know, when you're exploring the site, you're going through this 3JS site pretty much, and you're trying to explore how to, you know, what the NFT project is all about, and then you connect, after you connect your wall, you open up this box, right, and you go into this box. It's pretty cool.
That is sick. Yeah, definitely something to look into because there's a lot of cool components and stuff that we can use to create those really crazy experiences.
So this skills experience is just a specific. This one is gonna be just related to specifically what? Just the individual, like these.
The entire thing.
The entire
skills
thing.
experience. Yeah.
Okay.
The reason why I created a component to create the 3D stuff is because in order to use certain hooks provided by React Fiber,
Yeah.
you have to be. It's kind of like wrapping, like almost like a context provider. Like when you're using like a state manager, you have to put a component inside and then be able to use hooks. You can't
Makes sense.
use it outside, like say where you have the provider set up. You can't use it in that component because it's not technically in the provider or whatever.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I set up the skills experience component. So here we're gonna create the whole experience for everything. So I just gotta pull up my skills again because I think I just got closed for some reason.
Okay, so what are we specifically trying to do now, Daniel?
So now we're gonna work on. I want to work on creating like the lines, and then once we create the lines, we can start adding in the actual.
So yeah, the lines are
skills.
just like a circle. So here, if I go to here, your experience right here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many. Wow. So many, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, just like, I don't know if you noticed on the demo on the skills load I showed you. So if you open up and show the skills section that I created, and if you see those if you see like the gradients, like you see like the blue and green gradients in the background, those are using React 3JS spotlights.
Interesting. Okay.
So it's not using a background gradient like HTML. These are using spotlights because if you notice on the design, some of the spears, the text skills, you can see that their color is kind of highlighted by those gradients in the background.
Yeah.
So I decided to use spotlights just to add that effect because we could probably use like divs and add like a background gradient stuff as well.
Yeah. That's true. Okay, so right now, so what's the next thing we need to do? So let's make a game plan here, Daniel. So what's the next thing we need to do?
Yeah, for sure. So we're gonna work on the lines. I don't know if you like on the very top line, you see the biggest line. That's gonna be the main line. It's
like this right here.
Harder to see.
There's this one, and then there's this, and then there's this one I can see right here. Yeah. There's like those you can see. It's like right here.
Oh yeah, 100%. What I'm gonna do is I'll get rid of the spotlight of the fades just so you can see it better. I think it's this one, the shadow. Let me see.
Fade for what are you trying to get rid of?
Just so you can see the lines better.
I have to do it because you don't have the live session on that one.
Yeah, I gotta see which ones. Okay, so top half. Okay, yeah, go. So it's gonna be experience, and if I'm not mistaken, let's see, style background. Okay, I see it. So if you're in experience, perfect. So if you scroll down. You scroll down, you'll see something called HTML. So if you just keep scrolling down, you'll see an HTML component.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, so that's the exact one. So comment that one out. So what's cool is with the React 3 library, they allow you to add HTML within the 3D
and it makes sense too. It makes sense actually.
So I mean, honestly, we could have just some people just overlay their HTML on top without having to use this. We could do that. But if you want to get more interactive with HTML with the 3D stuff, you can do that with this component.
Yeah, makes sense. So okay, so this removes the linear gradient, correct?
Yeah, so if you go back, are you able to see the line better?
Let's see.
Like the very outer line.
No, not really. Kind of, right there. What if we change the color of the line?
Yeah, you can change the color of the line. So
that might be a little bit better now.
Yeah, so top half, if you see that one, line style. So if you were just right there.
Line. Wait. Top half?
The component. Top half. Yeah, that's the component name.
I see. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, color.
Line style.
Let's do just white. It's what is it?
What material? I use this basic. FFF, yeah. 6 Fs, or you can use just 3 Fs.
Let's see now. So this is the top half. And there's the bottom half section.
And then and if you see the outer lines, there's like even bigger lines for like the outer
the top half, and then you got the bottom half section. I see.
Exactly.
I see.
Yeah, and that's exactly it.
Interesting. That's cool. Okay. So let's do that then. So let's create the first line, which is this one, right here, correct? That one all the way to the top, basically. The one that's all the way at the top is which one? So line style, line style. Which one is the one that's all the way at the top?
Oh, the biggest line?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think if you scroll down just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just scroll down. You're on line 119, 117. I believe the one you're right at is the biggest one. So if you scroll up just a little bit to the top half, just a little bit more. Right there. I think this is a big one.
I don't think so, no.
If you
because it's this one.
Wait, comment that one out. No, because... shit. Is it? No.
Look. Let's see.
It is that one. Okay.
Yeah, it is that one.
You just have to scroll down a little more because I know there's 2 groups. Yeah. Yeah. Why did I put the smaller one on top of the big one? But... Scroll down,
there we go. Now this one is different right there. So there we go.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes you don't understand your own code. Right?
I haven't touched this in a little bit, so I'm kind of like...
You're like, why did I even do this shit, right? Why did I do it that way? There
like,
we
once
go.
I get back to it, obviously it'll make more sense, but like...
Yeah.
It's like almost I haven't reteach myself this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so... That's where the top half is, and we could kind of break down how I set that up.
Okay,
and
so
let's...
let's break that down in that case. So what do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
I think that's definitely the most important.
Okay, so we have a lot of stuff going on here. We got this center thingy.
Yeah.
We got this like little.
So yeah.
We got
primitive.
This,
yeah, it's some weird ones. So primitive. So.
Go ahead.
So primitives allow you to kind of like are really good for like 3D models. They're also good for lights when they don't have very specific like components for like moving the light around. You have to set up a primitive to move the light. It's weird stuff, but it's important in order to position the spotlight, but we get into that later. I think the main focus is we could focus on the lines.
Okay, so let's focus on the lines in that case.
Yeah.
So we don't need the primitives, correct? We just need the lines, correct?
Yeah, so don't worry about the primitive stuff. We could just... That will come in once we add in the lights.
We need to create the group first, yes?
Yeah, the group is... It's kind of like a div, but for 3JS stuff.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. So, okay. Dude, this is actually pretty interesting. I'm actually learning a lot here. So, okay. So, we've got...
Oh, there's a lot to learn for this skill section. It's fun, but there is a lot.
So, the box geometry, we got the mesh, which is... Okay, makes sense.
So, honestly, let's get rid of this. We don't need this box. This is just for demo.
Okay,
we can remove, honestly, the whole thing.
Fuck the box.
Fuck the box, yeah.
Let's go to the box. Okay,
so we also don't even need the mesh.
Oh,
the mesh
fuck the mesh too. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right.
So
what do we need then?
Yeah. I know, right?
Do we need anything at all?
Yeah, we do. So I'm creating the empty brackets because not everything is gonna be under one like component.
Yeah,
because everything's kind of split into separate pieces.
Makes sense.
So our goal, create big circle. That's the goal.
Okay, let's do it.
That's
create big circle, people.
Big circle, guys.
Yeah.
So first we're gonna create the group, which because there's gonna be a lot of separate pieces. This is gonna help contain things. And what's cool about a group is you kind of move things together. But even though we don't need to, that's one of the benefits of group. So if you know you need to move a certain set of things, instead of doing it individually, you can just apply that transformation to the group and it'll move them all at that direction. Things like that.
Yeah, makes sense.
So first we're gonna do the group. I'm gonna just have my code open for reference. So group, this is the main one. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually create a component called top half, because to create these lines, there's a bit of code to those as well. So instead of trying to throw it all into just this component, we're gonna create a component called top half, just to do the top sections.
Okay.
So I'm gonna create that. Oh yeah, because we are here. So top half, TSX. I created that under the
trying to create just like a top half. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. So I created it in the components folder.
What if I'm just thinking here in the
because if you open the top half, you'll see like some of the code I have set up.
I'm saying is like, should we like weirdly enough, I mean maybe we could do this later, but like weirdly enough, I feel like sometimes we need to do like skills and then component skills and then put like, for example, your skills inside skills folder like this.
Oh, like, do you want to create a folder for like skills components? Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, like I just did that, right? For example, right? And then I updated the import statements too.
I think we should do that for a lot of these. Like,
yeah,
I feel like a lot of
I'm like, it's starting to become too big, no?
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. So I moved the
That's a
skills
good thought.
experience. Let's do the top half as well.
Yes, exactly.
So skills. There we go. Yeah. So what do you think about that? Like that kind of situation.
I think it's better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save. I'm gonna just close these out, and then let's go back to skills. Beautiful. Okay, skills. So skills experience, and then top half. So I created a top half component, which is it's empty right now, but this is where we're gonna define the top lines for the circles.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do the same thing. RFACE.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Perfect.
save that, and then we won't have to worry about adding the code to the skills experience section just yet. So we'll stay right here inside of top half and start actually building out the code.
Gotcha. So and so there's your top half. I see. Oh, damn. Okay. All right. I see how it is. Okay.
To create the shape, to add the curves, you have to use something called Bezier points, which it'll create like these two like points,
Mm-hmm.
and based on those points, it creates a curve.
Oh, okay, Daniel.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, so I see.
It's a 2D line, so it's not a 3D line, because that's why I use something that's vector 2. So we're only providing an X and a Y. We're not creating a 3D line that needs depth.
Gotcha.
It's a flat line where no one's gonna really see the 3D aspects anyway. So I just created a regular 2D line.
Gotcha. And so you're getting.
Yeah.
So we got this curve right here, and then,
yes.
Okay, so we got these points, and then where are you putting these points?
Yeah, so I'm using a ref, and then I'm using a layout effect, and I'm passing those points to the geometry.
Ref the curve, that geometry that's set from points.
Yeah.
Correct, right?
Yeah, we're setting the geometry from the points we specified, which creates that line shape.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. And buffer geometry is like the base geometry for every single one. So like,
and what is this line for? This line right here.
That's a reactive fiber component.
Is that what you do the import all S3? No, actually
no,
that's not why.
Actually not at all. That's actually used for you see where it says the new 3.vector2?
Yeah, that makes
the more
sense.
specific stuff. That's what that's for.
Dude, okay, let's do this. So first we gotta create the line, correct? I'm gonna try this out, okay? I'm just gonna try it out. Go for it,
yeah.
Okay? So what you're saying here is we need to create a line first, yes? Like so?
Yes, exactly.
Like so. Boom. So this line, what's up?
Because I had a really good article, because I was kind of confused trying to figure out this myself, but once I found an article that kind of explained how the points work to create the curve.
You want to try and find an article?
Sense. Yeah, let me find that, because I feel like I'm throwing in a lot right now, because there's
so
it's pretty
there's
crazy.
one thing I do know, but is ref. So what we can need to do is we need to do import use ref, guys, while Daniel is finding his stuff. So ref basically is gonna give you the connection to the actual HTML itself. So we do import ref from use ref like so. Oh, sorry, no, hold on. Import use ref. Like so. Use ref from. This is gonna be React. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. Then we create a reference point here. A reference point called a ref with a use ref. So, but I'm gonna give it an actual name. This is called a line ref. So I'm gonna say const line ref.
Yeah, giving them names are better. I was just going through the code.
Yeah, use ref. Use ref. And then null. So null is the default basically connection first. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna connect this line ref to this line right here. Again, it's just a reference point, so you can actually access this HTML element using this right here. Then we need to go ahead and scroll down. We do ref is equal to ref. Boom. Boom. Ref is equal to ref. And so actually it's not ref is equal to ref, it's the ref is equal to line ref. There we go.
Exactly.
Perfect. Awesome. So we got that point. And then we got some props that apparently he's getting from here basically. These are the style props. Okay, makes sense.
And the Bezier points are going to determine how curved it is and like the size of it, things like that.
Are you saying that we need use client to use client?
Actually, we don't need. Okay, so use client. We already have in skills experience. So any
Yeah.
component that's inside of it is gonna apply that to it.
Yeah, so but it's very good that you said that though. You're valid. We do need to use client, but because we're this is an import, like top half is gonna be imported into skills, which is use client by default. We don't need to import it into here pretty much.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, but really good props for you on that one. Then we got perhaps.
You know what? I think I was referencing Wikipedia for Beater curve, which kind of shows like how the points work. Which is just it's crazy. It's crazy.
Okay. So we have some properties like, for example, baser points, line style, right?
Yes.
And then some other props that we might pass into our component.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take that, put it into here, right? Beater points. Posting has a type. Oh yeah, we need to define a type for this one, by the way.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Because I use JSX. Oh, I didn't type it. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. I think if we get it working first and then we worry about it.
Yeah.
Unless it's a specific error saying we did something wrong with the code. Is if it's just a type error,
it's
we
missing
should be,
in props validation beta points. Is missing.
So
in props.
I mean, we can't. You know what? If you want, we create the types right now because the types for the points is just an object.
Yeah.
So we could do that.
But shouldn't React 3, because this is coming from React 3, correct? Yes.
So this is coming from 3. So yeah, I mean, you think it would type it, but we didn't define what Beater points is, so it doesn't know if it's providing a number for a point or not. So we do have to kind of type it ourselves.
Okay.
Because those are our very own props.
Gotcha. Okay, so how about this? Let's try to set this, and then after that we will create the types.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, let's do that. So,
and I'll share the article with you, and if you look at the right, you'll see a little graph showing how the points create the curve.
Let's see. Is that you're sharing it on Slack?
Yeah, I'll share it on Slack right now.
Oh,
once you see it, it makes sense. It'll make a lot more sense. Because
this is
there's
about
a specific reason.
This is about Beater curve. Ah, okay.
You see, that's why I specify 4 points. If you look at the right, you'll see an image showing 0, 1, 2, and 3, I think. Yeah.
So basically, discrete control points, and you have P0, P1, P2, P. So there's 4 points. Is that correct? Or you can define them as you want.
Yeah. So if you go back to the code, you'll see I specify 4 points.
There it is. Okay.
And those points, though, their values determine its curve. Yeah. It's pretty interesting.
4 control points. That's cool. That's awesome. I like that. Are also used in the time domain, particularly in animation, user interface design, and smoothing cursor trajectory in eye gaze control interfaces.
It's funny because like the curves that are created on graphs and stuff.
Yeah.
Those kind of represent the animation flow. So like when it starts in fast and it gets slow.
Yeah.
It's interesting how crazy involved math is in animation.
We can actually. What if we ask ChatGPT about this? Let's see.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Dude, I built this. I'm like, this is crazy. Then I see people doing like crazy particle animations. I'm like, this is not crazy.
Teach us about.
It's awesome, man.
Base curve.
It's just there is a good learning curve to this stuff, though. There is definitely a good learning curve. And that's the formula. Like it's actually breaking down the math involved in creating. Way to create smooth and curved shapes using a set of control points. There are 2 common types: quadratic, so 3 control points, and cubic, 4 control points. So there's actually there's a few common types. For quadratic Bezier curve, the formula to calculate a point on the curve at a given parameter is bt. So there's a formula to calculate the curve. Okay. Yes.
For a cubic
so it takes in those 4 points.
Yeah. The formula is, so there's P0, P1, and then P2 to
That's quadratic. I think we're using cubic. We're using cubic.
Yeah, I think we're using cubic.
But it's basically the same thing. It's the same thing, just it's extended.
For varying parameters value t from 0. Wait, by varying the parameter value t, which is so it's t.
So those are the points between the control points. So like
BOT from 0 to 1, you can get different points along the curve, which allows for smooth interpolation between the control points. Basic curves are widely used in computer graphics and design software to create smooth curves and shapes that are also used for drawing animation. Okay. So we need to create those points, yes?
Yes, so that's what this is, and we pass them in. So like beater.x, that's 0.0. XC is point, I believe, 0.1. So that one. Then the next one is 0.2, and then the final one is the very point on the very right at the bottom, which is 0.3.
And so bro, it's like SVGs. Can I just say? It's kind of like SVGs.
It's literally SVGs.
Feels like to me.
It's SVGs.
Yeah.
Because they use line pass, they use curves, they use beater curves in SVGs as well. We're just using 3.
Yeah.
So
let's test this. Let's use this to create a half circle with 3JS.
Oh, they're using curve.
Oh shit, these guys just went too hard on this.
They're using cosine and
yeah, they're actually using like
sine. They're using trig to calculate this, which I mean could be better to get nicer curves, to be honest, but
I think the way you have it is better actually.
Yeah, you think so? Because I'm using another thing called cubic beater curve, which is in the 3JS documentation, which kind of breaks down a little bit more of the parameters.
Let's see. There we go. So there's the vector.
He is cleaner.
So -2, define the control points for the cubic basic curve. -2, -2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so that's the only thing I want to understand is these numbers. So these numbers right here.
And what's cool is the start and the end, they determine the width of the curve, right? Yeah. If you go back to like a wiki, that's going to show those determine the width. The points in the middle, the control points, those determine the height and like they determine the overall shape of the curve. Yeah. So this is -2 is like here. -2 is to the left, correct? So -2, 0, 0. That's this. Then what they say here. Then it's like, hold on, let me see. Boom. Shoot. Where's ChatGPT? Yeah, it's there. Okay. Explain. I'm asking to explain. Do it. Let's to me the numbers. -2, 2, etc. The control point represents the starting position of the curve. In the code, it is defined as the new 3 like -2. This is located at x -2, y = 0. Yep, that's what I thought too. Control L1. This control point influences the curvature of the curve. Curvature, exactly. Okay, gotcha. In the code, it is defined as new vector -2. So up, -2, up, y2. This point helps determine the shape of the curve between the start and end points. Yeah, exactly. Then control 2 is similar to control L1. This control point also defines this is going to be +2 up to. Makes sense. Yeah. And then finally, N3 is going to be +2, 0, 0. Now this makes sense. By manipulating the coordinates of these control points, you can create different curves with different varying shapes and behaviors, adjusting X, Y, Z values. Bro, this makes sense now. It's cool, right? It's crazy how it works. So that's why I just defined 4. So I define my. And is there a reason why we use memo? I know use memo is like used to save the actual thing in memory. Okay, is there a reason? Memorization. So what it does is it basically caches these values. So it will only return new values because there's so many points getting calculated. Because in 3JS where there's a lot going on, being able to optimize things is very important. So memo, what it's gonna do is it's gonna return all the curve points that we need, and it will only re-render. So when it re-renders, it will check to see if those Pezzer points have changed. If they change, it'll rerun. If not, it's gonna return the same values. That's cool. It's caching, but it's not. I know it's a little bit different than like what we think as in data caching. But things like that. So it's gonna optimize it and reuse the same points that they haven't changed. Makes sense. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. And I don't know if you noticed, but you see the const curve points equals curve.get points 40. Where curve.get? Yep, right there on line 13. Yep. That's in the code for the GPT as well, but they get 80 points. The more points you get, the more smooth the curve smoother it becomes, basically. Okay, makes sense. Exactly. Makes sense. But of course, more points also means more like heavier for the computer, basically. Exactly. So just go as minimum. Like if it's not gonna be big, like this isn't a big like crazy game or anything, so it's okay to probably
Gotcha.
go over the top with it, but
Yeah.
I'll
So-
just depends.
So let's
it
do
just
use.
really
So let's do
depends,
use
yeah.
memo in that case. We need to do use memo, correct?
Yes, use memo. Yeah, because like Bruno Simon, he uses that a lot. So I'm like, okay, I should.
Bro, I'm
use
about to take that class, bro. I'm about to go ham on that class. Use the Bruno Simon class. I would like
Yeah,
Daniel.
Bruno.
I'm like, Daniel, check out what I did now, huh? Hmm?
Yeah, I would love that, because then we'd be just bouncing off each other with new shit.
Yeah, bro.
The course, it's 95. Like, it's not bad for like everything he offers. I'm like, dude, you could be charging so much more if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's a really great course, because I still have so much to go through. He'll talk about shaders, where you could create your own like textures and your own geometries.
And this, by the way, guys, this
crazy.
Bezier points right here. This one is listens and changes to this value.
It's like
which
use
is,
effect.
Yeah,
it's
use
almost
effect
like a use
pretty
effect.
much. Yeah, and then it modifies
Yeah.
it pretty much. Okay, so then let's do that. Let's create that use memo here. So we say here,
Yes.
const is it just points? Yeah, equal
Yeah,
to
points. Yeah,
use memo.
exactly.
Memo. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, and then we do.
Yeah. Exactly.
Boom. There we go. And this is gonna be Bezier point.
Yeah, exactly. So, which they never do, but
Yeah.
when the top half gets re-rendered because of the skills experience,
Yeah.
it won't recalculate those points again,
Makes
because it
sense.
already knows what
Makes
those points are.
So now we need to create 3 the cubic Bezier. So this actually does use the Bezier curve option basically. I see, I
Exactly.
see.
Yep.
So const serve curve. Biscuit is gonna use that, and we're gonna. I'm not here. Damn it! I keep switching between these 3 different.
I know it gets hectic, like, because I have 2 VS codes open trying to switch between
Yeah.
the Zoom and the live. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Boom. Boom.
Yeah.
And so for now we create this curve. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna import. So the way you import 3 is using this method, so it grabs everything.
Yep.
But you can grab things individually. Like, you
Yeah.
can use named export, where you can just grab the cubic BS or curve
Yeah.
function.
Now we create a
yeah.
new 3 vector right here. The only
Yeah.
part I don't understand is where do you get this .x part? Where is that coming from? That's coming from the
What?
props. Is that correct?
What's coming from props?
This Bezier points.x.
Exactly. Yeah. That's where, if you see the destructor top half, you'll see the answer points at the top.
And shouldn't it be x 0, 0 or no? For
No,
the z?
because this line is only 2D. so it's
This
only
vector
needing X
using
and Y.
vector 2. If I do vector like
Not
3
vector
or
3.
something.
If you do vector 3, that's where you have to specify an X.
So this
to
is
get the
negative.
depth.
So this is negative 2, 0. Then we need to do another one negative 2. That's 2, correct? So we do.
Yeah, exactly. So it's gonna be basically the same thing. So instead of that, I think I use that XC, which is the X is gonna be a little deeper in. So I don't know
let's
if
see
you've
here.
seen in the skill section. Let me see.
XC right
Yeah.
here. So XC is
Yeah.
like, so this is the left point. This is this left point on the left side right here. That's that basically,
Yeah.
correct? We got a
Yes,
great,
exactly.
great one down here, correct? And more up.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what I actually do is I use basically the same X. I just move that X a little bit more to the right to make the curve more defined. So that's why I do .xc instead of .x, because like in the example they use the same X, which I mean I'm sure we could work with it, but just because I use very specific values, I just move the X to the right just a little bit. The control point
just to make it a little bit more like different of the curve, basically, right?
Yeah, exactly. It curves
Yeah.
it in more. Like I'm almost like following a path or something.
Gotcha. Okay, so let's try that. We can do Y. That's fine.
Yeah.
And just so I know, when
Yes.
you actually use this top half, this happens inside here. There it is, guys, right
Yeah,
there. You
it's
see? So we
boom,
got
beautiful,
X,
yeah.
XC, and then Y, of course. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are all just parameters that he passes in. So new 3 vector. Boom. Oop.
Yep.
Boom. Same thing now.
Exactly.
So also a new. So this is gonna be on the top right point. Yes.
Yeah, and it's literally everything's the same thing except the X are just positive.
Vector 2. And now instead of do negative, we just do
Positive.
XC positive. Oops.
Yeah.
I just for some. Yeah. There we go. And
Yeah,
then we're
there we
still
go.
doing positive Y, by the way, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Y never is negative in when creating
Yeah.
these curves right
And
here.
then the last one's
Bottom
gonna be,
half though is different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the last one is gonna be X,
It's gonna
but
be the top
positive,
one.
positive X.
Yes.
Basically, with the
Exactly. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, not negative,
Yeah.
but positive. Boom, right there.
Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly.
And then we
it.
do
And-
const points. No, wait,
I would call these
curve points.
curve points. Yeah, because of the naming, it's gonna be like, wait, how can you use it before you already defined it? The weird.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a
makes
weird
sense.
JavaScript issue.
Oh.
Yeah.
Const curve points is equal to
Yeah.
curve.
Curve.
dot.
You'll see get points, I believe. Oh, it's curve get points. Yeah, it's that one. Beautiful. And then you just specify a number of points you want.
40, you said?
Yeah, about 40 is a good, and then you
return curve points.
Yeah, exactly. Beautiful. And then you could console log points under it just to see the values returned, just so you can see exactly where the points are going to be defined. Yeah.
See curved points. Boom. Yeah. Curved points.
Yep. Beautiful.
Curved. My bad. There we go.
There we go. Okay, cool.
Awesome.
I didn't notice that.
Okay, so that's all good. That in that case, I believe, right?
And then if you could check console log, is it gonna pop up in console log for me? I think it might pop up for me because I know we're working on the same one.
Oh, I don't. Wait, it does?
Wait, does it? Does it not? Maybe it doesn't.
I don't know. You tell me. Let me see. Inspect element.
I should console log though, because it's just defining code. Oh wait, you know why? It's because we haven't defined it yet.
That's what I'm saying. Bad. It's like, yeah, we haven't really done it. We haven't really even called that function yet.
Yeah, my bad. My bad. My brain now is going through it.
He's going at 10x the speed.
I go too fast sometimes for my own good.
Okay, so look, we got the line ref. The next one we need to go. Bro, I'm just gonna. Switching between these is crazy, killing me. We've got the props, like some other props that we need to define here.
Okay, yeah. So those props.
What are those for?
That's for, if I'm not mistaken, let me see in the code.
So I don't think you have that right now.
I use it for position. I use it for a position property on these, but it's not used here.
Like what do you mean? Oh, just position?
Yeah, just to move it around. I don't know. On some of them, you should see a position prop.
Position. So why don't we just do it like this? Why not just do it like this?
Like what?
Like be more explicit. Just say position.
Yeah, the reason why I set up that way is because I didn't know there's gonna be other props I needed, but in this instance, since we only need position, that's good.
Yeah, I think this position is fine.
Yeah.
And then we say what? Is it props? No. Oh, position is equal to position, right?
Yeah. So actually, on the bigger one, I do use position on it, so that's good. So what you'll do is you specify position and then set position equal to that prop.
Boom.
Exactly, and then.
Okay,
good. Okay, that's
line
perfect.
Has a position. No. Because it's. I need to type for everything, bro.
Yeah. Let me see what it's saying.
But it's just there's no type. So here.
Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so we got the line here. The line here now. After this one, what else? What do you do specifically? We have.
Okay, so we need
geometry. What is this for? Buffer geometry.
Oh, buffer geometry. This is the base geometry for all geometries given to us by 3GS. So if there's not a geometry that's available, like a box or the sphere, we use buffer geometry, which this is going to give us the full flexibility of defining our own geometry.
What is the point of geometry?
Buffer. I would put buffer geometry just so it knows.
I want to say in general though. Element represents the. Okay, simplify this shit. So in the given simple geometry represents the geometry of the line. It defines the shape and the structure of the line that will be rendered. The geometry is responsible for storing and organizing the necessary data, such as vertex positions, colors, and others. The buffer geometry element is typically used with 3D graphics frameworks like 3GS to efficiently handle large amounts of geometric data. Geometric data. Buffer geometry, geometric data. Okay, it helps optimize rendering and performance. In the code snippet,
I call it buffer.
That makes sense. In the code snippet, it is used as a placeholder or reference to indicate that a buffer geometry object will be assigned to the line. The actual creation and assignment of the buffer geometry object might be happening elsewhere in the code.
Yes.
The geometry essentially defines the properties of the line that determines how it looks and behaves at the trees. So it's like I think it's like the back layer. I think of it as like the back layer almost, correct?
Yes.
Kind of like the
exactly, because 3GS. So if you think of box, sphere, all the geometries that we use by default, their base class is buffer geometry. Because this buffer geometry defines the data like the position.
Buffer geometry, baby. Let's
like that.
go. Buffer
yeah.
geometry.
Buffer geometry is the base for all of the available geometries.
Okay, so
and
we got
can use
that.
it to create our own custom stuff. Yeah.
Buffer geometry, and then we do line basic material.
It's like mesh basic material, but it's called line basic material.
And where do you get the line style? Ah, from here.
Yes, yeah, it's from the prop. So color, any other things that we can customize the lines.
So like
with,
the thickness of the line, that kind of stuff, right?
Exactly. Yeah, you can do stuff like that. You go through the docs because I don't know everything, but the docs are perfect for seeing that. They actually document stuff really well.
And so now we set the points to the ref inside here, pretty much.
Yes. Exactly. Which
so
is where that user layout. I mean, we could have used.
Why can we not use points is equal to points? Is equal to like points?
I don't know if it's possible. Because I think I've tried vector2 is non-assignable type string. I don't know why I'm saying that. Because I've seen a lot of other people use set, because you have to execute a specific function to set these points, which is why I use the layout set to do it.
I see. Okay, interesting. Okay,
so because if I could have done this, then this would have simplified it.
Let's see what GPT says it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Is this the correct way? Watch, it goes with the user.
If it's right, that'd be beautiful because that means less.
Nope. Look.
Yeah. You see? Yeah, because I don't think it's as a property on it that you could set points directly like that. You have to directly target the geometry. But
these guys are not setting the points anywhere.
Ask them to set points. Set the points on the line. See what GPT says.
Set the points on the line. Okay. Set the points on the line.
Yeah. See what if they come up with a different solution. Oh, they use that? That's a totally different way. I've used the float32 buffer attribute for when creating points like stars in 3JS.
Yeah.
The float32 is a specific type of array that buffer geometry is used to define data. So to define the vertices, the points, the XYZs and all that.
Yeah.
It uses this to do that. This is crazy. Let's use that instead because that looks so much cleaner.
That? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
That's cool. That's really cool. That I didn't know that was possible.
So is that inside the buffer geometry?
Inside, yeah, it's inside buffer because
buffer geometry. Boom. I see.
You're creating. See that attached position? I don't know if you noticed that.
Hold on. Let me see.
I'll show you right now once you paste it in because I think it was on the code you copied. If I'm not mistaken. Beautiful. I wish it was auto formatting, but I don't know if I understand. So attached position. So what this is doing, it's creating a position attribute on the buffer geometry. So think of it as buffer geometry dot position.
What that
I see. Doing.
I see that position.
Because what it's doing behind the scenes is it's taking this JSX and it's converting it into 3JS code behind the scenes.
And why does it say point size? Shouldn't it be point size 4?
It should be 2. So item size, that's referring to how they group the points together. So think because how it does it is arrays. So points.flat, it's putting all the numbers into an array individually. You do index 0, you'll get 1 point, then index 1 another point.
Yes.
And instead of doing dimensional arrays, because I think doing that it just really wrecked performance.
Yeah.
How they do it is item size. Is they'll group a number of items together when they pull. So group specific points that are are supposed to be together.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty crazy. So what it's doing is just grabbing 2 points. So it's grabbing 0, 1, and then what it'll do next, it'll do 2, 3, then 4, 5, and it's gonna create the coordinates off those grouped points.
Yeah.
Nice. So what we can do is we could actually test this out now.
You think so?
Yeah, I think that's all the stuff we needed to add.
Which one is mine? Which one is yours?
The one on the left is ours.
Yeah,
the one on the left is the main code for us.
Beautiful.
Oh, so we changed it in.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we fucking.
I just realized that we changed it in another one.
That's fine. It's a copy, so
My bad.
no, you're good. You're good. Oh man,
That's funny.
that was good. Yeah, like I would definitely recommend anyone because like right here, what we're doing is great, but like I think going through the course is gonna help make these things make so much more sense.
Yeah.
And then what
We should.
Bruno really did.
Does he have an affiliate link, bro?
Honestly, I have no idea,
Figure
but
it
that'd
out.
be awesome if we could
Figure
set
it
that
out.
up.
Maybe he has a affiliate link. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
I recommend his link.
Yeah.
I mean, because like it's not like because we're not pros at this, so we can't fucking teach this shit. You know,
Yeah.
we're learning as we go.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So that's good.
Okay, there we go. I like that.
I think you just need to add the ref to the
No.
Oh wait, we don't need the ref anymore.
Don't need the ref
That's right.
anymore.
Okay.
No.
If that
So
gets rid of it,
we
then
just
that's
need
great.
to add the top half. So we have the group
Yeah,
right here.
so go ahead and do that, and I'll add in the props because I know what the props are. Okay, let me grab them again real quick though. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab them and then I'll cut like that. We'll keep it a white line for now.
Import top half.
It
Oh, come on. From
should be /skills because we're in the same. Yep.
no, wait.
Or top half, yeah. /top half. That bottom one. Perfect.
There we
Okay,
go.
so let's do it. Beautiful.
So 5 y xt 3.5 y 4.7. That's how the basically that's the so technically so basically what we can do is by modify these points we can actually shrink it down or make it bigger pretty much, correct?
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay,
So how
let's
is
get rid of this. So it's saying it doesn't know what beater points are. I don't know if it's because something's already been defined in here.
Let's see. Maybe I didn't spell it correctly. I did not spell it correctly. That's why. Bro,
Oh,
I
is
got
it
you.
not?
I
Oh,
got
I see.
you.
I see.
Got you.
Did I spell it wrong then?
I spelled it incorrectly.
I thought
It's called
okay.
Bezier points, maybe, no?
Yeah, BCR like that. Yeah, with the Z's in front of the
Bezier. I
I.
was thinking it's like Bezier or some shit. I don't know.
Haha. I just gotta fix the prop tube on the skill experience. Oh no, it is fine. Okay,
No,
cool.
I just fixed it.
Sick. Okay.
Let's see now.
There we go.
There we go. Wait, ready?
Is it
Oh,
showing?
wait. Oh, no, nothing.
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 Insane.
Maybe that solution doesn't work, man.
Maybe not. So we could go back to what we. What
Maybe,
I
wait,
was
hold on. Let's go
using.
back to 3. Hold on. I'm just gonna. Nothing. Ah. Wait. Hold on. No, actually, no. Line style is here.
Yeah, so that's fine. That's where it's supposed to be. So what we can do is probably just verify that everything's set up by using the method I've set up before.
Yeah, use the use ref thingy.
Yeah, use rep just to see.
Okay, so
just
we
make
say-
sure if that's not working, then something obviously else is wrong.
Line
But,
ref is equal to use ref.
yeah.
No, initially. Dude, I'm getting hungry.
Me too. I am getting hungry. That's probably why I'm just saying certain things wrong. That's too good.
Okay, so we do ref. So I'm just gonna do this use UI effect. I'm gonna
Yeah, just copy that.
copy
Yeah.
what
So
you
what
got
I'm doing
there.
is I cleaned up the buffer geometry. Beautiful.
ref. Line
And then
ref.
we'll import use effect or use layout effect. Boom. It should be imported. Maybe not. Auto
Ref.
import's not working for me right now. That's okay.
It's okay.
Probably because. Oh, you know why? It's because we're in your Git pod. We don't have to import
Yeah.
extension.
Do I can install the extension though.
I think it's called imports or something like that. It's not auto import. The second one. That's the exact one.
3.2 million, bro.
Dude, it's a solid auto import like
This one?
extension. Yeah, that's the exact one I use. Yep.
Wow. Is there like
It's
a
really
valid
good.
one for like next
really
JS auto import?
I mean, someone could have created it. Oh, beautiful. I see the line now.
Hold on. Shit.
But
Hold on,
yeah,
hold on.
you're good. No, auto import, trust me, that is the one. That's the one I use. And that's how I've been able to do like auto imports when I type out the component name
Yeah.
and boom, it just does it for me.
Nice. Good. Okay, so boom. Let's see here. So the ref does work. So set from points, geometry, and then we do geometry.
Yep. Exactly.
So ChatGPT screwed it up. Oh, let's go.
Beautiful.
Look at that, guys. There is our line. Damn.
This almost looks like it's supposed to be the inner one because it feels smaller.
I know.
But
I know.
I think we just have to specify different values because the reason why the one on the demo I have set up looks different is because the canvas size
is much bigger. So it all depends.
It's much bigger.
So as the canvas size decreases, basically, right? This thing decreases as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why, pretty much, you know.
No.
So if we set the height,
so it's gonna look.
If we make the height bigger, I think that it will be better.
Oh, of course, yeah. You increase the height because the width is, I know, 100% or 1400 pixels. It's not actually the full width of the screen.
Yeah, let's make the height bigger, bro.
Yeah. So I think you have it set right there. 900. Let's see it.
There we
Beautiful.
go. See?
Beautiful. That's exactly what we want.
Ooh, let's make that line thick.
Let's do it, baby. So, well, I'm gonna have to probably reference documentation for this because I don't know.
Oh, you know how to?
How it works. I forget how it works. So what we can do is if you go to 3gs.org, you can go to the docs. So you could this is really good because I have to reference the docs sometimes because obviously they can't cover everything. Or GPT. You know what? Go to GPT. Oh, I know what it is, but yeah. it's line. I think line width. You see a line width? Yeah, that's the prop name. So we just add that to the
line width.
Yeah.
To the line style, basically.
Yeah. So not within the top half, but within the experience where we render it in.
Yep. So inside here, inside the line style here.
Oh, not okay. We're in R3F.
Damn it, piece of shit. There we go.
Yeah. I don't know why we start talking about that shit. So there's line style, color.
There we go. Boom.
There we go. And then
I think it's just a number.
It could just be a number. So 1. I think the default's 1.
10.
Dude, that's gonna be fat. I'll tell you.
Love it.
If that works. Okay, is it saved?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Hold on. Maybe it's in pixels?
Line width. Default's 1. It says its number is a flow.
Maybe.
Oh, it's the W. The W is lowercase, bro. It's like it's camel casing.
Like this?
Yeah. For React specifically, it's not lowercase.
I see.
Did that make it bigger?
Nope. That did nothing. You're like, what the fuck?
I know.
Line style. Line style. Change the line width. No. But what is? Maybe. Says 3. Maybe it's between a number. Maybe I'm out of bounds. Maybe 10 is too much.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like it would have specified. But yeah, try like a.
Let's try a small number.
Smaller number, like 2 or 3.
Okay. Nope.
Try adding it directly to the compliance instead. Just let's see. I'm gonna go to the top half. Let me see what it looks like. Line. Well, I guess it is all lowercase, but okay.
No,
so you're right. It was it's not capital. I thought it was camel casing, but let's see.
Try again. No. Change line with no, it doesn't want to work for some reason.
Let me try.
The line width property is not supported in the current version of 3JS, and setting it may not result in desired effect. To create a thicker line through JS, you can use alternative approaches such as using... What the hell? No way. Really? Really?
Wait.
That's
Wait,
interesting.
how old is this? Because like this is like React. That's version 132. We're like version 154. So I don't know how much I could trust
So
that.
this shit's old. Hold on. I know. Um,
Because in the
can I don't know
example,
if I can switch to GPT-4 now. 3JS adjust line width with what is it called? Line basic material.
with line basic material, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's called line width. Default is 1. There's a color.
Okay, so due to limitations of the OpenGL core profile with the WebGL most line width will always be 1 regardless of the set value.
Then what the fuck? Dude, that's stupid.
So you can't change it. Yeah,
So you
that's
can't
stupid.
change it. Dude, that's insane. I did not know that was a thing.
Well, but there's another type of line called mesh line that I guess uses a mesh. I don't know what's different from the line that we're using now, but you could see. But that's crazy.
Right? I thought that'd be so like, normal, right? To just set like
Controls line thickness.
like control
Yeah,
line
it doesn't
thickness.
change it.
Yeah. So let's create the second line and then we'll be done for today. Just create the smaller line. How does that sound?
Okay, yeah, because honestly, I know there's a lot to these to like just to even create a line. It's
Dude,
crazy.
It took us an hour and a half to create a fucking line.
This section took me 2-3 days to build.
Dude, but this is fun to learn though. This is a lot of great stuff. So
yeah,
okay.
it's very powerful because there's also things called like post-processing. Like it's almost like cinematic, like you would do in like a video editor.
Yeah.
Where you could add like cool cinematic effects to your scenes, which makes them look so much more surreal.
Wow. Cool.
It's pretty cool.
Cool. Awesome. Dude, love that, man.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's do the other one now.
Yeah,
In that case,
let's do it. We just use the same top half material. So what I would probably do is create another group for this because they're 2 separate circles, right? So even though it's just another top half, we want it to be in its own group.
Okay, so top half has got its own group, pretty much, correct?
Yeah. So
now you want to do the bottom half, correct?
Oh, you just want to make a full circle, right? Is that the goal?
No. We can do another top half, but there's a smaller one, yeah.
Yeah. So that top half. So what we'll do for that is create its own group, just because like they're part of 2 separate circles, right?
Okay.
Just I feel like for me, because it doesn't matter if we put it in there, but I feel like it's easier to like maintain that way.
So top half. So guys, instead of doing 5, we can do 2.5. No.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. I think that's very
like
similar
half
to
of
how
that,
I do it.
pretty much, right?
Yeah, and then what's cool is since it's gonna be centered, we don't need position here. So position for the second top half, we're gonna remove it because it's just gonna be centered in the middle.
So 1.75 in this one.
Yeah, beautiful. I like the math going on here. So I'll just remove this guy. So, and honestly, this line width is making me mad, so I'm just gonna remove it. I don't want to see it here anymore.
Like, fuck this line width.
Yeah, I messed up. Is it getting mad because of the position? Okay, so what I'll do, we have to make it optional because you see how it's getting mad.
Yeah. So what we can do is go to here. Where's our top half section here?
Oh, we have to. Should we just define the types?
Yeah, let's just fucking do it. Let's just do it. We can do type.
I do like top half.
Bro.
What's up?
Hold on. Can you define?
Oh yeah. Yeah, do
define types for TypeScript component top half. Dude, the way I type, bro. I don't know.
It'll do everything, which is nice.
I don't know how it even understands my typing, bro.
I don't know either. Beautiful. Okay.
Bezier points.
Because Bezier points, that's part of the top half props. So because it's a bigger typing, so it separates it.
Oh,
which is pretty cool.
Okay, I like that. That's cool. Line style is normal too. Position. Yeah, I mean that's set. That's it. I don't have a
Yeah.
problem with that at all. That's
I don't have a
pretty,
problem
that's
with it
valid.
either.
That's valid. Completely valid. I have no problem with that whatsoever, guys.
And then all we have to do is specify the top half props on the top half because it uses those two, I believe.
Yeah, and so this position could be like if you say a
Question
question mark, then this becomes like
optional. Yeah, it's an optional prop, which is cool.
And then we do boom, right? We say top. I like how it did to the top half. That's cool, actually. I like the naming convention.
I like the naming, right? The naming's cool for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Props.
Beautiful.
Oh, dude, let's go.
The bottom.
What is this one now?
It's because we would have to ask it to type the reference because I think it needs the reference to be typed for that. Because you see use ref, or can we just set it to undefined for now? Like that thing we did before?
Yeah,
for like the globe?
Do that. Yeah, do that. Yeah, do that.
Oh, is it going to be more bad? Design.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
Not at all.
It's not assignable to type legacy or what? It's a mutable. Oh, this is a mutable ref object.
It's because we have to type the reference because mutable ref object is what gets returned from the ref. That's what gets returned. Yeah. Typed undefined is not assignable to type SVG element or null. So what we can do is this. So if we go back to the top, if I'm not mistaken, because it said SVG element, right? So we could do. Yeah. So that's kind of weird. SVG element or null.
Okay, do you think that'll work?
Still
nope.
Doesn't exist on type element. What is this type,
because this is a legacy ref.
SVG. Oh, it's an SVG line element, not a.
Yeah. Try that. Hey,
or do I have to import
that did work actually. SVG line element that did actually work, but the position still didn't work. Type children element ref mutable position is not assignable to type.
What? It's just assuming.
I don't think it knows what this. That's the problem. This like.
It doesn't know what that is.
Yeah, it doesn't know what that is. So I don't think we can really. Yeah. I think that's okay. Yeah,
no, what? We'll leave it. We'll figure this out for next time.
Yeah.
I'll take a look into it. You know what I'll probably do? I'll try to type it just so we...
Dude, I think 3JS, I think maybe we need to import types for 3JS.
Yeah. So that's why we have the 3. So like when we added 3, not just for using the logic, but the 3 library also has a lot of the types for these things as well. So that's one of the benefits.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So anyways, let's see here. So we got this. Oh my word.
Nice. That looks insane.
Look at how nice it is. Yeah.
And you just did the dude. I was torturing myself trying to find the values when I first did this. You did that in one go.
Oh yeah, I just divided by 2.
Beautiful. It's good.
Okay,
I like it. It's looking good. Yeah. I can't wait till we add in the actual tech objects because we're gonna add some interactions to them. And it's gonna be fun.
Does it look sick, man? I'm excited for this.
Yeah, me too.
I like this. Awesome. So then, okay, I guess we're good here. Tomorrow we can do the bottom half section. Yeah, the bottom half section, and then add in potentially a few more cubes. Yeah.
Yeah. So we could probably add in the bottom half. These are not going to just be solid lines. They're going to be dashed lines because in between each dash is where we place the text sphere.
Oh. So I mean, do we have to have dashed lines? What if we just make a full line and then place the thing on top of it?
We could do that. It doesn't matter. So like the dash is just the spaces. I don't know if like in the you see.
I see.
That's why.
I see now.
It's like connected like a chain.
Oh, I see now. Okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Good. Awesome. Like it, guys. Awesome. So, wait, not it. Nope, not it. Nope. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Have a good day, everybody. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.